Welcome back. This video is a little bit different. This is a modern style shed home, and I have to give props to my students. My son, I had a student in CAD last year before the shutdown, and if he sees this, he'll know who he is. He did a modern style shed roof beach house, so it was a very long, narrow lot. And just that to be at that level, he was high school sophomore. I know he wants to become an architect too. He gave himself some constraints. He's like, I want this to be on a beach. It's got to fit in the space, and is put 3 stories on it, and it was fantastic. I don't know if he has it anymore, but so they pushed me, and so I don't do a lot of shed designs. And then my son loves modern homes, and so we spent some time just designing. I have another video, and I'm like, so this another video with a modern style home. I started with this sketch. So just what did I want it to look like? I wanted lots of jagged lines and angles, but then with some consistency. So you can see the windows that are stacked. Some of the lines run definitely parallel. So that was the vision for this. And then I wanted to, flush it out. Could this really be a valid plan? So then my next step was to floor plan it. So I did that directly on scale. So if we look, we got front door, foyer, stairs, bench, great room, informal. And then there's a more of an intrusive hearth with some wall blocks there. The kitchen is a little bit more complete, not as open as some of my other designs, but lots of cabinetry. Garage, mudroom, sidewalk, outdoor. This is like that locker area, and this is a walk-in closet. And then half bath. This is more closet space. Looks like another walk-in. And then butler's pantry, dining room. What kicks out? This is a little walkway underneath. And then we go down here. And this is a first floor master suite. So we're looking at this area. Master, this is like a den, bath, closet. So again, I like to design kind of big homes that are more fun. I do have a small modern home design that I'll show too. Trying to work on some constraints. And then upstairs, this is open, bonus, 2 bedrooms. They share a bathroom across the hall, and then this is the princess suite with a bonus room above the garage. So that was the floor plan design that came from my initial elevation sketch. So that's one way to tackle it too. And then I had to build the elevation from that. And so if we grab the elevation from before, and I put this and I kind of drop it down, I like my sketch way better than what ended up happening. I think this just looks a lot cooler, a little bit more balanced. This looks a little convoluted. There's just, this looks like, I don't know, industrial buildings, and then this area doesn't look as good. So you can kind of see that I was like, and I gave up. And that happens. Like, I'll just kind of be like, nope, this idea didn't kind of flesh out how I wanted it to. But I gave it a try. And again, I try to do one of these a year for my students. And so I go through the process with them just to keep myself sharp. And then I have this roof plan that I did with it, just to do the top, because I wanted to get my pitches and everything right. So let me see if I can set that up. Decent. So you line the grid papers up, and this is the main section. Everything runs to the left. This garage section, everything runs to the right. This carries on. I don't know why there's that line there. And then you have this small little front section here that runs parallel. Everything is running to the right, and then you have this little diamond splitter that is a saddle that brings everything out of those 2 small valleys, and then basically slope to the left, and then duplicate slope to the left right there. And you can see that in the front view there. And then just because I was kind of unhappy, I took and applied a traditional hip and gable roof plan to that floor plan. And I didn't finish that idea, but I'm illustrating this because you can have different elevations and different styles. So I have my floor plan, right? That's up there. And I just applied a different roof plan, and that would have generated a different elevation, which I didn't feel like finishing out. But as a student, you can go down that road. And if you're quick about these things and you have a floor plan and you just want to sketch a couple of these designs, you're like, you know what, I'd like to put kind of a traditional Michigan roof with, 912, some 1212 pitches and stuff like that, or even lower. Or I want to go a shed or modern just to see how it looks. If you're serious about this architecture, you should be able to do that. And again, I have lots of students that want to be construction guys and CAD techs and engineers, and this isn't their passion, but they learn it, and I get it if that's where they want to stop. And that's where I'll stop.